Jurica Vranješ, a career defined by versatility and determination. Early life and beginnings. Jurica Vranješ was born on April 14, 1979, in Zadar, Croatia, a picturesque coastal city with a rich footballing heritage. From a young age, Vranješ was immersed in the sport, drawn to football as a natural part of growing up in a city where the game was a shared passion. His talent for football was evident early on, and like many aspiring young players, he joined the local youth team, NK Zadar. Vranješ's early years at NK Zadar saw him hone his skills as a central midfielder. He was known for his tactical intelligence, work ethic, and versatility, qualities that would later define his professional career. From the outset, his ability to read the game, coupled with his physical attributes and passing range, made him stand out in youth competitions. Vranješ quickly gained a reputation as a player who could adapt to different roles in midfield, whether as a defensive midfielder or more of a box-to-box presence. At age 16, Vranješ made his senior debut for NK Zadar, marking the start of his professional journey. His performances at the club caught the attention of scouts from Croatia's larger football clubs, and in 1999, he made a significant step in his career by transferring to Dinamo Zagreb, one of Croatia's most prestigious and successful teams. Career peak, rising in Croatian and European football. Vranješ's move to Dinamo Zagreb in 1999 was a pivotal moment in his career. As one of the top teams in Croatia, Dinamo provided him with the platform to compete in both domestic and European competitions. During his early years at the club, Vranješ was part of a squad that was consistently challenging for titles in the Prva HNL, Croatian First League, and representing Croatia in European tournaments. His playing style was quickly established during his time at Dinamo. Vranješ was a dynamic and adaptable midfielder, known for his ability to break up opposition attacks and launch counterattacks with his intelligent passing. While he was often deployed as a defensive midfielder, his ability to contribute to the team's offensive play also made him valuable in more attacking roles when needed. Vranješ's technical skills were complemented by his tactical discipline. He became known for his precise passing, ability to control the tempo of the game, and willingness to put in the hard work defensively. This versatility made him a fixture in the Dinamo Zagreb starting 11, and he soon became one of the club's key players. During his time at Dinamo, he won multiple Croatian league titles and Croatian Cups, helping the club establish itself as the dominant force in Croatian football. Vranješ's success at the domestic level also led to increased recognition on the international stage. In 2003, after several successful seasons with Dinamo, Vranješ made the decision to seek a new challenge abroad, which led him to Turkey in the Turkish Super League. Main achievements, European glory and international recognition. Vranješ's move to Galatasaray in 2003 marked a new chapter in his career. At Galatasaray, he joined a club with a rich history in both Turkish football and European competitions. His time at Galatasaray was characterized by success, both domestically and internationally, and he became an integral part of the team's midfield. During his years at Galatasaray, Vranješ continued to develop as one of the top midfielders in the Turkish Super League. He became known for his leadership, defensive discipline, and ability to contribute offensively. His performances in the heart of Galatasaray's midfield were key in helping the club win multiple Turkish Super League titles and Turkish Cups. Vranješ's consistency in the middle of the park allowed the team to dominate Turkish football, and he played an essential role in Galatasaray's continued success in both the league and domestic cup competitions. In addition to his domestic success, Vranješ made a mark in European football with Galatasaray. The team regularly competed in the UEFA Champions League and the UEFA Cup, now the Europa League. And Vranješ played a key role in their campaigns. His ability to control the game and break up opposition attacks made him a valuable asset in European matches, where the competition was stiffer and the stakes higher. One of his most memorable achievements was helping Galatasaray reach the quarterfinals of the 2004-2005 UEFA Cup, a remarkable feat for the club at the time. Vranješ's success at Galatasaray was punctuated by his personal recognition as one of the best midfielders in the league. His technical ability, leadership, and consistent performances were key to his sustained success at the club. During his time in Turkey, he established himself as a fan favorite and was regarded as one of the most complete midfielders in the Super League. During the same period, Vranješ also earned a place in the Croatian national team. His performances at both club and international level earned him a reputation as one of Croatia's most reliable midfielders. He represented Croatia at several international tournaments, including the 2004 UEFA European Championship and the 2006 FIFA World Cup, though he played a more supporting role during these major tournaments. His role in the national team was largely focused on his ability to disrupt opposition play and provide the necessary balance in midfield. His international career saw him garner 50 appearances for Croatia, and although he never won any major international titles, his contribution to Croatian football was undeniable. As a midfielder, he played alongside some of Croatia's most celebrated players, including Zvonimir Boban, Davor Šuker, and Luka Modric. While he may not have been as internationally renowned as some of his Croatian peers, Vranješ was a key player who provided stability to the national team's midfield for over a decade. Last year's transition to new challenges. After his time at Galatasaray, Vranješ's career took a different direction as he moved back to Croatia to play for Hajduk Split in 2008. His return to Croatian football signaled the end of his long and successful stint in Turkey. But it also provided him with an opportunity to give back to the Croatian league and take on a more leadership-focused role at a club with a rich history of its own. At Hajduk Split, Vranješ continued to play an important role in the midfield, but by this point, his age and injury struggles had begun to take their toll. Despite this, his experience and tactical knowledge made him an invaluable asset to the club. His performances in the Croatian league continued to be solid, but he was no longer the same dynamic player who had graced the Turkish Super League in his prime. In the later stages of his career, Vranješ also had brief stints at NK Zagreb and Slaven Belupo, continuing to contribute to Croatian football while focusing on passing on his vast experience to younger players. His final years as a player saw him take on more of a mentor role, helping to guide younger generations while still contributing on the pitch when needed. Vranješ retired from professional football in 2014, after an extensive career that spanned over a decade and a half. Despite not winning the major international titles that many had hoped for during his international career, his club career was marked by consistent performances, leadership, and a relentless drive to succeed. His legacy as one of Croatia's top midfielders is secure, and he is remembered for his versatility, defensive capabilities, and intelligent approach to the game. Post-retirement, transition to coaching and legacy. After retiring from playing, Jurica Vranješ transitioned into coaching, bringing his experience and footballing intelligence to the next generation of players. His coaching career began in 2015, where he initially took up roles in various Croatian clubs. He worked with youth teams and lower league clubs, focusing on passing on his vast knowledge of the game to younger players. Vranješ's post-retirement transition into coaching has been marked by a focus on developing young talent and instilling discipline and tactical awareness in his players. His legacy as a player is one of consistency, professionalism, and leadership, and he aims to continue influencing Croatian football through his work as a coach. As a player, Jurica Vranješ was respected for his work ethic, versatility, and leadership both at club level and internationally. While he may not have been the most famous Croatian player of his generation, his career was defined by consistency, and he is remembered as a key figure in Croatian football's rise in the early 2000s. His impact at clubs like Dinamo Zagreb and Galatasaray, as well as his steady presence in the Croatian national team, ensured that his place in the history of Croatian football is secure.